Controlled descent.
So, this game. If you haven't played Subnautica before, I genuinely feel bad for you, but also kinda jealous, because you get to experience it for the first time. Subnautica came out fully in 2018, made by a small studio called Unknown Worlds, a team scattered across the globe, from the US to France to Australia. Their whole pitch was essentially, drop you alone on an alien planet, gave you a life pod, and wish you luck. The studio actually traces its roots back to a Half-Life mod from 2003, and somehow that scrappy little team ended up making one of the most beloved survival games ever. Now, the thing everyone's always brought up with Subnautica was the lack of multiplayer. Solo only, just you, and the ocean, and the creeping realization that you have absolutely no idea what's down there. Which is exactly why the Nitrox mod exists, and exactly why this video exists. Because Subnautica 2 is literally days away, and it's launching with multiplayer built in from the start, we wanted to look back at what the community built to fill in that gap. This is multiplayer Subnautica, the way fans made it happen. I hope you enjoy. Before we start the video, quick shout out to Seamoth for being in the video and also helping coming up with the idea. You should definitely go give him a subscribe. And let's get into it.
It's fucking awesome.
Oh my god, holy bass drop.
GG.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, you think?
Oh, that's crazy. Hello. Oh no. Get your musty digit on my back.
Get your musty digits off my back.
Alright, finally out of the pod, and yep, we are currently occupying the exact same atoms. I didn't realize survival meant we had to share a ribcage, but here we are. After climbing out of Life Pod 5, we are greeted with the huge blue ocean and the aurora in the distance. After messing around for a bit, we went to look for food and blueprints before something with more teeth than it should have decided we look like food.
Yeet.
Oh, we have like all colors representing us.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes. Not like we're both purple.
So wait, the survival knife, how much does that shit cost?
Indeed.
Wait, why are you swimming with a fire extinguisher?
I can.
This is the most craziest gameplay I have recorded so far.
Alright, the first thing we need is a knife. We can't keep hitting things with our bare fists after all. Now that we can cut things, let's find some blueprints and clean up the ocean. Luckily, we don't have to worry about cleaning up after the aurora because it seems to be holding up just fine.
Potentially.
Nope.
It's always out of this game, you almost barely die and you make it out anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So we went out and got some basic resources to make the Sea Glide. Honestly, it's just a handheld motor, but it beats swimming everywhere manually. We could actually cover some ground and look for blueprints without drowning every 5 seconds.
Will increase your effective exploration range.
No shit!
Supplies.
Next thing we got was the scanner, which we would need to scan blueprints, and importantly, ourselves. After making the scanner tool, I managed to track down a mobile vehicle bay fragment and scan it and finally unlock the blueprint. We're gonna need that bay to build the Seamoth later on, which was a huge win as it will provide us with oxygen and enable us to travel around the map more easily.
Oh my god. Great, now we can create 2 Seamoths, which we don't have money for.
We spent some time gathering the last few materials and finally got the bay built. It felt good to toss it into the water and watch it unfold. Having placing it down, we are officially one step closer to getting an actual submarine. It was better than just staring at the aurora and hoping for a lift home. And not too long after building the bay, we actually got the blueprint for the Seamoth, which got us one step closer to having really good transportation, because the Sea Glide is horrible. All of that aside, it's another thing we had to farm for.
What's next up on my list?
Acquired.
We can now make a Seamoth.
Indeed.
Vital signs.
We can now make semen.
Oh, that's not. I think we're.
And after some more tedious farming, we were finally able to make our very first Seamoth.
Corrupted.
Yeah, I see him.
Transmission origin.
Seamoth.
Now, where the fuck could there be sandstone, out corpse, out caps?
Seamoth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh dear, I just murdered a fish.
This where sandstone, out corpse could be.
With the severe amount of autism we both have combined, it was actually really difficult coming up with names for our submarines.
I'm just gonna call this guy Mordecai.
You're gonna call him.
Mordecai and Rigby. I need cave sulfur.
Oh, it could be Mordecai and Rigby. And then what should we name the big guys?
Rigby and...
Mordecai.
Like I said, quite difficult for us. With that aside, however, we now set our eyes onto the big island that was mysteriously floating there by random purple fish things.
Damn, John. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Good.
Integrating new PDA data.
Bro, why you run like that?
I don't know.
Wait, why can I scan you? Wait, I can scan you. Wait, I can scan you and scan myself? What? Well, I'm normal.
Okay. Normal too, for now. Hint.
We then hiked up the mountains on the island to collect some PDAs and base blueprints. It was a nice change of scenery, even if everything in the water still wanted to bite us. Once we obtained those, we could finally stop living in a tin can and build a proper base with a moon pool to dock the Seamoth. After grabbing the PDA, I found the blueprint for the stasis rifle, which will make it easier to kill the dangerous Reaper Leviathans. While we were collecting PDAs and blueprints, the Aurora's core began to malfunction.
Emergency.
Oh,
A quantum
let's
Oh,
look at it.
oh,
has
oh.
occurred in the Aurora's drive core. 3, 2.
Yo, son.
Shit.
GG Aurora.
After witnessing the Aurora spontaneously combust, I started getting attacked by a weird crab thing. I still have no idea what it is, but I did start scanning some more blueprints for our base, and I also got this weird purple tablet thing, so that's cool.
Really?
Yeah,
New blueprint acquired.
just in case you didn't know.
Of course. I'm going to throw my monitor out of the window. Thank you.
At this point, we had been playing for a while. We weren't exactly fresh off the escape pod anymore, so naturally the next thing we had our eyes on was the habitat builder. The life pod's fine, it's cozy, it's got that whole crashed spaceship charm, but we needed a real base. Somewhere to actually put our stuff, decompress after a dive, and feel like we had some control over the situation. First things first though, we had to craft a beacon, just so we could actually find the things once we'd built it. And this took a very long time. But this is a very real problem. The ocean's big, featureless, and we're not the smartest bunch. So we got the habitat builder, started throwing some foundations down, and honestly we lost an hour just to that alone. There's something weirdly satisfying about plonking a base down in the middle of the ocean and calling it home. But the real goal was the moon pool, because once you've got a Seamoth, and if you don't know what that is, you're in for a treat, you need somewhere to dock it. Driving it back to the base with no docking bay feels like you're parking your car in a lake. The moon pool lets you bring the Seamoth right inside, recharge it, and upgrade it. It's one of those things that goes from, oh that's neat, to, I actually can't function without this. It goes there really quickly too. And that's where I'm gonna leave it for part 1. We've got a base, we've got a Seamoth, we've got a beacon, so we can actually find said base. We're basically thriving relative to being stranded on an alien ocean planet anyway. I will say, I'm sorry this one's on the shorter side. This video has been a bit of a race against the clock, because Subnautica 2 drops in 2 days, which is literally why I'm making this in the first place. The whole reason I wanted to cover the Nitrox mod now is because we're about to get official multiplayer for the first time ever. And I thought it'd be cool to look back at what the community built while we were all waiting for it. So the time constraints are very real, and I appreciate you bearing with me on that. But part 2 is already in progress, and that's where things get a lot more interesting. We go deeper, we go further, and things start to go wrong in the best way possible. Moonpool's coming too, eventually. Maybe. If you want to see that, however, you know what to do. And I'll see you in part 2.
Me when
How to
I'm
get
angry
them
that my
figured out.
character can't go up a fuck ass mountain.
Yeah, like this is a walk.
Dude, my boots. Are you?
I'm
Is it
saying
because
to
you're
myself to
rubber
just walk.
steppies?
Rubber steppers.
I don't know. That's what I want to know. Hold on, wait,
It's
wait,
amazing.
wait.
I know what to put in my. Hold on, I know exactly what to put into my thumbnail.